order to empower the entrepreneurs to scale and grow your business, to not only have the financial success and outcomes you're looking for, but think big picture, think about the economy that we have, right? So we're going to be offering this in person. We're also going to be doing this on a quarterly basis, so that way you have industry leaders, experts, individuals like Lisa, Harrison, myself, along with experts that you see in this room. You know, people who are color specialists when it comes to hair. You got people who are well versed in real estate, commercial real estate, right here that's happening in South Dallas. You got people that have philanthropy. There's so many different aspects of experts that we're going to be partnering and working with that you'll be able to learn from them firsthand, all right? In terms of what that looks like, it's going to be broken into 4 verticals. The first one is going to be what? Business ideation, all right? For your startups, that's what we're going to have you in. And the second one, you'll have the business innovation. You've already created the business, but you need to what? You need to generate revenue and market yourself more. Third one is going to be funding pre-qualification. You've already created the business, you begin to generate revenue, you need to scale more, so you can be in position for what? The last one, being what? The finance. Who in here has ever gotten a traditional commercial loan before? Raise your hand high if you can. Doesn't look like too many people in the room, right? A few hands. Eventually, we want everybody to raise their hands and going on to do more commercial loans, right? Because access to capital is what creates generational wealth, not only for yourself individually, but think collectively. Okay. The classes, again, they're going to be offered once a week on weeknights. It's going to run for 4 to 6 weeks. It's free of charge, but you get out what you put in. So don't think you're going to just show up and you're just going to get the outcomes you want. You actually have to put in the what? The work. And quality work at that, if you want quality results. Admission to the program is going to be based on proven work ethic and desire to learn. Now, Lisa don't play. So when you go back to this funnel, this assessment, the consultation, she vetted. All right? We are putting in our time, energy, and effort to invest into you. That's an ROI. Not only think about that, ROI also is relationships, opportunities, and information. These relationships that we're cultivating with the opportunity we have today through Triple B with the Path to Yes will lead to what? Access to high level information that you get paid for. What you get paid for, through what you know, can lead to a true ROI, or to a return on your investment. We want to put you in that position. But if you don't put in the work, we can't help you get there, right?
And I want to stick a pin there, and I want to say that it's a judgment-free zone, right? I'm an entrepreneur myself, so I get it. So it's not about judging or not giving you credit for what you're doing. We want to make sure we get you on the right path to what yes looks like for you. So in the consultation, so you'll fill out the assessment. In the consultation, we're going to walk through it, right? Myself, my other business advisors, we're going to walk through it. We need to know the real answer so that we can get you real results. And this is not information that's shared outside of that consultation, right? It's literally to make sure that we're going to put you into the best classification so that you can get what you need in that moment. It's just like having a newborn and giving him a chicken wing. Now, my son, I'm pretty sure he would have enjoyed that when he was born. But when you really think about it, you can't feed a newborn chicken,
okay.
Right? And so that's the approach, right? That's the approach that we're going to take. So it is a judgment-free zone. It is not something that is meant to, put you into a category per se, but it is meant to put you into a category so that we can best support and serve you. So.
The last thing just to end off is the class is going to be robust. You're going to have homework, okay? You have things you have to put in. Remember, you're investing to yourself. You're going to be required to graduate from the program. And we're going to need 5 students in order to get the class going. So again, think of yourself individually, but we have to think also collectively as one, as a community. If we start thinking these ways, we'll start seeing the outcomes and results we want to see everywhere, especially here in South Dallas. Lisa, you want to talk a little bit about the expectations?
Yes. So, as I mentioned, when you go fishing, the first thing you got to do is what? You got to show up. And showing up can be different in a lot of situations, right? So being present and having a butt in the seat is one way of showing up. But showing up also means that you're going to do the post-session work. The post-session work will be your documents that you need for your business, right? It's not filler. It's you producing what is needed to get you to that next stage, right? And I wanna say that it is not a one and done type of a scenario. So if in your consultation, you're ready, great. Then we can fast track you to stage 4. It's not you have to start at 1 and go through.
Yeah.
You can enter that portal or that funnel at any stage, but we're gonna make sure you have what is needed in order to be in that stage. So going back to showing up, it's hard to be an entrepreneur. Who can concur? But I will say the benefit of being an entrepreneur is awesome if you go through that process. I like to think of it as a churning, right? It's like, ugh. But when you think about fruit, right? When you plant seeds, where do you plant it? In the ground. It's dirty, it's hard, it probably stinks, it gets soggy, it's, all these different things. So the expectation is for you to show up. Yes, we're gonna provide you with information, but some of that you'll probably already know. So we're not coming to tell you what you don't know. We're coming to walk alongside of you and help make sure that you have what you needed. Also, there's gonna be engagement, right? I do like talking, believe it or not, but I like it when people talk back to me as well. So it's a two-way thing. And in the class setting, it's not all about us teaching you. Because what you find is you learn more from your peers, you learn more from your community, best practices, all of these types of things. So we're just creating an environment basically so that you can continue to grow. We don't want you to come in with the expectation necessarily of getting funding. We want you to come in with the expectation of growing your business. Because really, when you think about it, if you are effectively running your business, funding is a byproduct, okay? So we want to educate you on how to grow your business so that funding becomes secondary, okay? So that's the expectation. Show up, put in the work, and we're gonna make sure that we on our end get you connected to the results. Whether that's Vista, whether that's, what's your bank? Prosperity. Whether that's CDFIs, right? The chamber. We want to make sure we have it all. Now, Vista, they're ready. They put in the work, so yes, we're going to float you through to make sure we can get you there. But Vista understands.
I'll put a pin in there real quick.
Yeah.
All right. We're on cash flow lending. What does that mean? If you're in cash flow, we lending. We want to get you to a position to be cash flowing. That's what we want to get you to. You understand? So it's like a marriage working hand in hand. It's hard for us to get to where we need to be if we're not both doing what we need to do equally, right? So we want to ensure that for your business, it's where it needs to be. When we do our credit analysis, is your tax return set up? Are you doing the extensions? I mean, we can go in depth in terms of everything, but we want to ensure that you can properly take on credit, which is debt, right? And if you're not in that position or have the capacity to do that, that can both hurt you and us together, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to put you in a position where you can default, right? So, in essence, we're saying help us help you, but we're in this together. We're willing to get in the trenches and give you a hand up, but we can't go no further than where you're willing to go, right?